Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today's thought of the day is going to be mistakes. Let's imagine a God of perfect love, and this God of perfect love thinking and creating you, and therefore you are perfect love. And we're all one, so everyone you meet is perfect love. That's their truth. Now imagine somebody, a brother or sister, reacting in a manner that's apart from your parameters of what's right or what's proper behavior. And so you judge them. And so what is happening is that you're judging them, but truth does not really exist within love. Truth is an illusionary belief of the ego, used by the ego to separate you from your brothers and sisters and from source, so that it can have you to itself. And so what is really happening when we are perceiving a mistake, when we are unconsciously seeing somebody's illusion as their true nature? What really occurs is that nothing is really happening out there, so to speak. It is happening within our minds. And so what happens in a spiritual sense is that you know deep down inside that you're holding on to something within your mind that is not really you, that can judge another being as something other than love. And so what you want to do is you want to remove this illusionary thinking within your mind and let it go. And so what you do is that you spiritually connect with the universe and you ask for help and healing from the universe in regards to this illusionary belief. And so when you ask, unconscious of it as you may be of this asking, another being answers that call for help and healing. And so you guys get together and say, okay, listen, if you do A and B, then I'm going to react through my illusionary thinking, and I'm going to be able to see this illusionary thinking in the physical form, thanks to what you did. And so you see that brother that the ego would have you judge is helping you release this, see this illusionary thinking in the physical platform, in the physical world, so you can better see what's separating you from the state of love, of peace, of joy. And so once you get together spiritually, you decide, okay, I'm going to do A and B, so you can react in this manner, so we can see your reaction, your mental reaction in the physical form, so that we can better deal with it, so that you can be able to release it. And so what happens is that individual X, your brother or sister, reacts in a way that triggers this illusionary belief within your mind, and so you judge that individual. And you become stressed and angry and resentful and jealous and hateful even. All because this individual did something that's apart from your ego's parameter of what is proper or right, what have you. But in reality, they, as you, have co-created their journey with God, with Source. And so their journey is perfect for them, as yours is perfect for you. Yes, within your ego parameters, their journey might not seem perfect. And so you judge them. But that judgment is simply showing you what illusions you're holding on within your mind that are not real. And so what they're doing is simply answering your call for help and healing. And so your proper response to them should not be one of judgment. It should be one of gratitude, because they're helping you remember that their journey is a sacred co-creation with God. And so every step of their journey is perfect for them, for their growth, for their healing, for their awakening. And because we're all one, when you start to see that in them, you start to remember it in yourself. And so the less you start judging people out there, the less you start using the illusionary thought of judgment within your mind. And the less you use it, the less you need it, and it begins to dissolve away. And what's left in its place? Love. And what's love? The expressions of love are forgiveness, compassion, kindness, joy, trust in God. And so this is all your brother and sister are doing, It's helping you see what you're holding on to within yourself that it's not real. And so whenever we perceive through the ego a person making a mistake, doing something wrong, let us not judge them as bad or as evil or as whatever. Let us simply remember that, hey, they're on their journey, and I'm going to respect that. And I'm going to have peace because I'm going to respect that. Because as long as I respect them, I'm respecting myself, because we're all one. And so what you offer to others, you experience within yourself. And so when you offer others kindness, compassion, generosity, you get that dopamine release in your body, and you feel relaxed and happy. If you're stressed out and worried and anxious and angry, you release cortisol, the stress hormone, and you start poisoning yourself. So you poison or bless yourself with your own thoughts. And so they're offering you an opportunity to stop poisoning yourself, to start blessing yourself and to start having more and more peace. Now, because peace is an extension of love, always do what brings you peace. So let's take an extreme example. Let's say somebody's robbing a bank. If it brings you peace to call the police, call the police, that's fine. It's not about judging them for robbing the bank. It's just, it's bringing you peace to call the police. But in normal everyday terms, when we're playing this little judgment game, when we're being angry and resentful at others, we're only poisoning ourselves. And what's really happening is that they are offering us the opportunity to remember who in truth we are, that we are simply love. And we have come together spiritually to bring this situation into the physical form so that we can see what is separating us from our true essence, from love, from peace, from joy, from God. And so let us be a little more gentle today with our brothers and sisters. When they're doing things that our ego has programmed us to believe are not worthy or good or whatever, let us not jump to judge them. Let us first breathe and remember that you have co-created your journey with God, that every single step of your journey is sacred, that every single step on your journey is in one way or another helping you awaken. And because we're all one, the same thing goes for your brothers and sisters. And when you see that in them, you feel it within yourself, and you realize it about yourself. Thank you so much for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listening process. If you'd like to leave me a comment or a question, I would be delighted to try and offer a response. And if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you in that community. Again, thank you for your time. I love you very much. And God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.